here I am. Oh man. Apparently it is scary game month. What am I gonna do in October? Oh my goodness. Replay these games.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming. She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. Feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others.
Be right back.
You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's here.
Yes.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Melina Jergens.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea, and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river, and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Oh, okay, our combat difficulty, we have auto, easy, normal, and hard. I'm gonna go for hard. Okay, photo mode. Run is L1, focus is R2, move. Look, photo mode, fast, strike, heavy strike, melee attack, block, evade. Okay.
of water in her hand. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay, I am going to sound check myself real quick. Make sure I'm not too quiet, too loud, gameplay volume, etc. Excuse me for a minute. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
Huh. I might have to... Don't hesitate to let me know if anything's up
Bridge to Helheim.
amiss with the audio, as always.
Forget its name. She forgets too.
I don't want to be shouting at you, but I don't want to
The dead they
be
cross.
unhearable either.
That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Hidden path across the bridge. Okay, X is interact, that's right.
That's it. That's the way. You don't know where you're going. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. I never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Why aren't you looking close? Take a closer look, Senua. He's not there.
It's near. Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listen?
Oh,
When
ladder.
everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Alright, fairly long intro, but here we are. That's right.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember about the combat, is the combat just feels amazing and is so fluid. I love just experimenting with different combos in this game too. Okay, Shadow.
Remember the warrior tribes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and... This is actually a scripted death here because these shadows actually can't do damage against them. So I'm just gonna let them kill me. So go ahead and...
Defend yourself.
Go ahead and let them kill me to continue.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
In the beginning, there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir.
Emir.
The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Okay. I'm just gonna go left to right here.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Alright, yeah. No more guys in the middle. For now. I see that up there.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Okay. The All-Father. Excuse me for just a second. I need to update something here. Alright, cool. Yay.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Don't trust your eyes.
What's that? It's a door. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. You did it. You did it. You did it.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Something's
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
Yes, bring me combat.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness,
Oh.
all
Well.
that lurks within it can see you too.
Oh ho!
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Oh, the combat feels so good. It's nice to have some combat after all those survival horrors of not playing fighters. Wow.
Finish this. You won.
Alright.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Mm-hmm. Just that. Yeah, over there. Maybe? Where is it? Oh, did I not fully? Okay, I haven't fully done this yet. There we go.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me
Align
your
the
secret.
ravens.
Look how much it's changed. Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something new shifted. Can you feel it?
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. Another lost world. Another forest itself.
Another gate.
It's watching.
You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Align the ravens.
Which ravens? Can't you see them, she has?
I look through this way. Yep.
Ravens.
There is this, and this goes here.
I hear Sarai.
Sally!
Here, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust
Oh yeah, these guys point the way. Nice. Where's the next one?
Fight!
last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries.
Pointing down. Okay, across, yeah.
It's not uncommon, you see.
Cross.
You can call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purchase. Those who make it back
Is it there? You go
are
there.
forever changed.
Oh. Okay.
She can
Step
get
through.
up. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Raven. Tricking her. Raven. How can she get up? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Open this side. Yeah. What about that other one is locked, I think. Oh, I can open it. Oh, I see that over there. Over there. How do I... I think they'll be revealed. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. Up here. But now I want to read that rune thing over there, so I want to, yeah, that, okay, that's like that. How do I restore this? There's a viewer pointed this way somewhere. Yeah, I gotta restore. Oh. What if I... restore using this? Restore the... So, there we go. I'm gonna walk through it, and that's restored this section of the wall. Well, that restored the bridge over here. Nope. Okay. Is there another viewer? That changes that. Maybe this one up here. Or that one over there. Probably that one over there. Yes, this one. Ooh. So it's like that right now, and then if I look through here, it's, yep, nice. There is a lore marker across that bridge that I want to have access to, because I haven't read all of the lore markers yet, and I want to. Or listen to them, their audio.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Ymir. Whenever I hear Ymir, I always think of Smite now. Ymir the Frost Giant as one of the playable characters. Oh wow, look at that sky and all the ravens.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find your own path a different way.
Bring it. Bring it. Yes. Oh shit. I was not ready. I thought I was ready, but I was not ready. Hey boy.
Take him down! Take him down!
Way up. You heard it, boy. All right. Look at those mountains. Hey, it's a beautiful sky out there. Wait, am I backtracking, or is this the way forward? Whoops, wait. Was it? Oh, it was clear this, and I bet I can open that door now, I think. It's been a little while. I've played this before, but it's been a little while. Spoilers, I've played this before. Duh. Oh, this is still, okay, so there's something in this area that I forgot about. What is back over here? Is there a door I'm missing? That's right in front of my face? Oh, psh. Hey.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Odin. Okay.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything, turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
Man, the audio in this section is really amazing. I hadn't realized very low audibly there's kind of this cawing of crows off in the distance. I really listen for it. It's almost a constant kind of the cawing of crows.
The song. Balravin's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's 2. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic.
That one's not pointing anywhere at the moment.
This reminds her of something.
This one's not pointing anywhere.
Where?
That one's not pointing anywhere. That one's pointing somewhere.
The wilds.
She left him in.
I'm gonna go to that one.
Why did she go to the wild? She wanted to fight her own darkness.
It
She
is
thought she could
pointing
be
here.
her own-
Okay.
Did she beat the darkness?
Wait.
No.
Oh.
It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry him.
There.
But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
There
She
now.
nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Is there another? Okay.
The ravens. They've gone. No. Half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? No, Raven's helping. No. He's not helping. It's a trick. Quiet.
Okay,
Out in the
so we
wilds,
went there.
in the cold winter woods.
Where?
She no
Now
longer
where?
felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
Not pointing at anything. Go here.
But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Oh, you're pointing through there. It's through here. Yeah. You pointing anywhere? You are not. What does this do? Oh. I can run back through. Now remember, there's the puzzles in this game are so good. Hopefully I don't remember too many of them and I can do them over again. Okay, did that. So so I can go back out of here. Let me go ahead and get this.
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God.
The Raven God.
Senua. Like the Northmen say that Odin has two ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God. Senua, like Odin, you must seek wisdom through thought and memory, if you are to succeed in your quest.
Through thought and memory to succeed in the quest. Okay, yeah, I can go up there, but it dead ends right there, so I just... Okay. I just unlocked that door, so I can restore this wall over here with this. Run through there. Run back and go through the door. decrease the visuals once again.
Where have they gone? She did it. What does it mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole.
So it looks like I just have those left.
Darkness had her in its claws.
Oh. Do I need to be higher up? Oh. Right there. Yeah.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. Slack doesn't want to kill.
Oh yeah, there's a
Yet, will gnaw at her,
log.
biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Get some water. All right. Raven's just been up here just jittering away for a minute and a half. Oh.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Excuse me for just a second. My friend might stop by and borrow my clothes iron, so if she stops by, I will quickly give her my clothes iron to borrow. What is this doing?
Speak to me, Drew. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release.
Maybe I need to wait
But they
for...
took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed.
I see what this does. This
He
gets
escaped
rid of
with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered
Oh, that's
redress
there.
for his loss and invited him to a feast.
I want that to be there.
It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
All right. Is this what I'm supposed to be? No. Oh, let me... Oh, I see the... There's that, and then... Are you pointing somewhere? Oh yeah, okay. I can, yeah. Come down, and I look through this again, and it gets rid of the limb that's blocking the way. Right there, right? I want to say. Let me see. Wait. But... Wait. Oh. Yeah. I want that to be gone. And... Right? Yeah. Wait, do I want that there? Let me see that. If that... If that... It... What is it doing? But... Oh, I see what I need to do. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's how I climb up there. Oh. The struggle is real. Caffeine must be wearing off. All right.
Broken. The gate is open. It's open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Stop them. Don't let them surround you. Don't let me get behind you.
Hit him with them heavy attacks. What do you mean you... Don't fucking taunt, bro. Whoop that ass. I want this guy. Come on, come on.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Ooh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, can't block that. Can block it, but oh boy. Kicking Val Rabin. 4.
Watch out!
Wow. Wow. Oops. Oh, that clipped me somehow. Damn it.
Quickly get up! It's not over. Keep going.
Oh, I'm wounded here.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Yeah, I gotta slow it. Okay. Shit, get out.
Beating her. She's beating. She's nearly there.
Let's go.
He's finished. Surprise him.
Get out. Shit. Too many.
Do it. You're close.
Another one.
Find a good position.
Dodge.
Yourself.
What? There we go.
You're stronger than focus.
Oh, okay. You have to use that. I see. Wow. Kicking him cracks me up. Oh, get there, get there, get there. Bam! Knee to the face. Shit, get out. Shit. There we go. Whap! Oop. Okay. Shit. Ah! That was a fast recovery. Shit, he's got them fast recoveries now. Second phase. Block. There we go.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion.
First attempt.
But not this time!
mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear
Valravan's down. Making good time for trying to look for full exploration lore as well. Doing the puzzles pretty quick, I think.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And then she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
They're there if you look for them.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galena. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Nice. So we're back here. Bring it, boy.
He's gone.
Damn right. Whoop that ass. Oop, that's... Damn it. Nope, caught on the wall. You got a lucky hit. You got 2 lucky hits in there, mister. Shit. That didn't stun him.
She's injured.
Beefy boy. That's a big hit. Oh, can't. Okay. Can't, Damn it. Yeah, you really get impaired combat with, when you're injured.
Finish this.
There we go.
She finished him. It's too late. Left them behind you.
What's nice about this game is health is recoverable. So if I get injured, it just slowly recovers over time. Push this guy off if I can.
It's nearly over. Behind you.
Shit.
Get up quick.
Thought I was far enough away.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
What?
She's injured. She'll do it.
Okay. One more. Ooh, that last second damage. That was a overhead power attack.
He's down. Finish it. Behind you. Don't let him go around.
Shield. Fucking this guy.
The gate. She needs to go back. She can't. It won't open. Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
Suit there.
Cert.
Cert.
Sort. The fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Alright. Cert.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds.
Cert her.
An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, he spoke of his own darkness. The Northman.
She sees her face in the wilds and in nature. There's another face. Okay, I'm gonna run down here, and I think there's a lure marker, if I'm not mistaken. First time I played through this, I did not find all of them, which is an achievement, which I don't care too much about, but it would be kind of cool if I find them
tell
all.
this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Cannot endure a journey there. Okay. Oh yeah. This. Is there another lore marker up there? No. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna go to the door. I started another playthrough. Oop, 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 oop. You ain't gonna catch me out. Oop, they caught me out. He's like, what? What? Flying me to the face. Oh, come on.
Quickly get up! They're coming! It's not over! It's not over! You can do it!
Ah,
That's it!
give me a sec.
She can still do it!
They're both wounded, just like, ah. There we go.
There are many of them in still position.
Oh!
Too slow.
Too slow, son! Oh shit. Damn it! You remember they don't stagger from light attacks, the smaller Raven guys do.
She's not gonna make it.
Let's take this guy out. Okay, I'll switch to you for a little bit.
He can read.
Bam! Alright. Oh, just barely missed that last one. Come on, bro. There we go. Whoop. I want to get the... Come on. Damn it. I want to get the... Come on. Nope. Come on.
End it! End it!
There we
Now.
go.
This is nearly the end.
Okay. So the retaliation, riposte for the physical attack is kind of like a hilt smash to the face. I see.
Still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Oh, it's, yeah.
Yes,
There's a...
I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
It's like a Y with the... Does that count as the... Is that the... That could be it. But... There we go. And then you... are... right here? Yep. Those are symbols that define the shape out in the world.
The hell hand.
Pretty cool concept of unlocking a
already walked
Unlocking a
amongst
door.
the dead. Look towards the gate.
Haven't had to do something
And you will see
kind of like that in
it
other
has
games before. I feel like it's feels pretty original to me, but I'm sure you're not the first to do something like that.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Ah. Yes. Bring me more combat. Do it. Oh shit, okay, shield guy.
She will die.
Yeah, come on. Okay, he's got a quick shield guy. Whoops. Damn it. Overtime.
They're coming for you!
Oh shit. What? I didn't even...
They're overwhelmed.
That was a quick one.
To lose.
Hardly got an indication that he was attacking. Like it. Whap!
Take him down.
Bring it, boy. Oh shit. I was like, is there just the one guy left? Because he is not having a good day. Whap! Get out of here. There we go. Alright, this door.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel, and that the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua. To follow
Find the fire. Man, the movement in this is so amazing. Like when she side strifes and she kind of does like a side saddle, I'm just always very impressed with that. The movement is just...
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
You cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it. It's a very powerful statement.
Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. The pyre. Soaked.
Wonder if there's any Buddhists on the development team over at Ninja Theory.
She'll need to find another way.
Maybe.
Truth he said. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
Soot is waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting. Soot
Is waiting.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Okay. There is that. We came from... Where did we come from? Up. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's right. We came down to the left. Okay.
another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another person.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua.
Find the fire. Let's do it.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
I'm gonna find...
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt.
I
I
want...
searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
I want to say there is a lore marker over here. Let me look real quick. And I don't care that much about 100... Oh, there is. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Whoa. I'm so glad this mic mutes when I push it all the way up. Between yawning, burping, coughing, just in general having some type of dysfunction, I can spare everyone that. Hey! He's spraying again. Book it, book it, book it. Not that way. You can do it! Even with the lost time, you can do it! Can I go this way? Nope, I can't go that way. First death. First death. No death run confirmed. Well, there's scripted deaths, so it's a little different. But user error deaths. So I can't run directly over open flame. It'll set me on fire. The flame is that hot.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
I am going to turn down the audio just a little bit. Let's go 75. It's about what I do. That's usually... Did that save? Yes. Okay. Cool. Particularly louder scenes. Combat. Would be great. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna run up to this door.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
They've been really consistent with the length of the lore markers. I've never really tried to pay attention to that before, but they amazingly are very consistent with that. Like, they're generally about 3 to 4 lines of text. I hadn't noticed that before. I think there are some that feel a bit long, though. Some of them are longer, I want to say. Some long, but some lore can't be summarized in 3 to 4 lines that well. Oh. Yeah. Oh. What? Yeah. I see it. There's an R there. Do I need to be down here for it? Nope. Wait a second. They have, there's like a D and a backwards D. Okay, there's butterfly wings and an R. Butterfly wings and an R. Wait, there's another door over here? There's 2 doors. Wait. Oh. Oh God. What's this? Butterfly wings. They are... Wait, I walked up to the... Yeah, I'm looking at it, but it's not like counting it. Why not? No, I didn't activate that door yet. So, there's this. Yeah, we came that way. Then, there's the butterfly wings are somewhere. I want to say they're in here. Yeah, they might be the trees right here, actually. They- Nope. Okay. Shoot. Where are these again? Something that will cross up and look like butterfly wings. This. I didn't discover them already, right? What's up with this door? Oh my goodness. Okay.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Didn't activate
Why
the door.
did you abandon
Duh.
your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
I was like looking at both of them. Didn't activate the. Didn't activate the door, of course. Is it turned on? It's like number one. God, the audio just, yeah, so many things. Yep. Oop. Praised this game for so many things. Oh yeah, the straw went away, so now it's... Okay, there's that, and then out here. And then, bring it, bitch! Shit, come on. Gonna double hit me up against the wall? Yo, you're a punk bitch. I can't evade. Cornered me. Wait a second. Okay. Do I activate that again? Yes. All right. Okay, you can't skip cinematics. That's alright. Okay. That's... Okay, so I need to remember there's always multiples of enemies that spawn. Maybe more. On an easier combat difficulty, it doesn't matter getting hit once or twice, but on hard combat, it significantly decreases character movement and character damage. I think 3 hits, 3 consecutive hits within a short period of time will kill me. And pretty severely limits movement. Just gotta see where the other guy is. Okay. Alright. Jesus, just 4 of the crow. The raven. And then just got unlucky cornered between 2 of them. Couldn't evade.
Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Oh, let me. Okay, there's an up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh yeah, getting. Okay, I'm gonna kind of quickly scan the area for a lore marker so I don't lose it and activate the door. T, P, and
Tell me truth.
flag.
You escape your darkness.
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved.
Yeah, other side.
Suffering I had to
T,
endure to
P,
reach it.
and flag. What?
Unclouded by fear. I could see it clearly in others.
Can I activate? Yeah, I can activate this door.
Feared the fire of Senua. Followed the path to Surt. During one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Wow, look at that off in the distance. That's where we're trying to get to. Oh yeah, this thing. You. Yeah, there's one. I don't see any nearby lore markers from up here. Okay, up here now. Hell yeah, the P. It's not too tricky. Too bad. There's 2 out of 3 for that door. And then there's a T, which is, I've kind of remember where that is. Yeah, right there. This one's not bad. Not bad. I'm checking for a lore marker real quick. There you are.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it. But Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Alright. Got our lore marker. Hopefully we're 100% so far. Oh yeah, I have to... Yeah, it's backwards. Sometimes I'll be looking at one and looking and looking and looking. I'm like, why isn't this working? And then it's reversed and you have to look at it from the backside. Getting a new perspective on life, one day at a time. Yeah, door.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run!
Oh wow, look at yeah. Slow key burning over here.
She's dying.
Oh. I think this is scripted, not a user error. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Hey yo.
Take his mark, and I will cheat you from death, and forever being your debt.
Wow.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
And I will be right back, and then I'm gonna fight this guy. All right. Cert has a big fucking sword. Got his dagger. He's a pretty massive man as well. What do I do here? Just wait for this? I hit him? Oh. Nope, don't do that. Is that permadeath? Start over? End of the game? No. Okay. Full heavy attack combo with stagger. Good to know. Shit. Shoot and stagger. Nope, no stagger. So he's charging up. Oop, don't run that way. Seems like he's charging up a pretty damn long time. Oh, I do this, don't I? Do I have to attack him to prevent him from doing that? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I guess I attack him. Okay. Tried to block that. That's overhead power. Don't try and block Surt. Noted. So I need to do something here to... Okay, it's probably just do a certain amount of damage. Okay, yep. Alright. Is that it? About to say Have to use the focus to dispel some of the boss's effects. Oops, didn't do that. Okay, here we go. All right, we got Cert down.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. But so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise. And I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest, your truth.
Nice. Cert down. Opening the gate to hell.
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. And that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
Oh, whoops. That's right. So, my understanding of hell here in Norse mythology, Hel, is it's an underworld for kind of tortured souls, but my understanding is that they're not actively being tortured. Like, they are tortured because that is their state of being, rather than torture being happened to them. So it's like they kind of have brought it on themselves or experienced a tragic life.
You simply cease to be.
Versus like a different concept of hell, Hell,
You know when it is
that
true. You can feel it.
it's a different concept of hell.
Stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Raven and the Mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. So dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross.
Is it this part? Please. Please let it be this part. I just want to get it over with. It's actually not too bad.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damn it!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
She promised to return to him, and he died, and they sacrificed him to Hela, the goddess of hell.
Touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else with it.
So good. The story, the character models, the acting.
You can do it. Close. You finished.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your call. When there is a new world ahead, the only one that makes sense.
Surprise him.
Kick that guy off. Whoops. Get out of here. Ugh. Shit. Okay. Yeah.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Axeman.
She's hurt. She won't make it. You better fight her.
Oh shit. I'm done. Yep. That's a pretty quick overhead power attack, actually. Okay.
Don't give up. Don't
Okay.
give up. Quickly get up. She's hurt. She's hurt. She won't make it.
I think he does have a blockable attack, though. Yeah, I think that's blockable.
Too slow. He's down. Finish.
Okay, that's not blockable either. Shit.
Go.
There we go.
We can anticipate. It's nearly over.
Oop. There we go.
Behind you.
Shield. Oop, I need to get off this column. I have learned about getting cornered. The power of cornering. Just WWE their ass. Okay. I think here. Floor marker. Yay.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay. Q, S, and X. Or like a Q-like shape.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Q, S, and X. Okay. That symbolizes that X is close. Oh. Wait. There we go. Right? We got it? Okay. Yeah, we got it. There's the ship. I'm gonna run down to the ship. Focus. Oh. Out here, get a different view to restore reality from the illusion. Cool. So, staircase up. S. S is close by. Still close by. Where? Ah. This is gonna be right. Right. I think that was it. I just need to get the right angle. There we go. Yeah, they sometimes do that. They're kind of have to be just right sometimes. What's out here? I got the lore marker, so this shouldn't be... Okay, invisible wall. Oh, there's a ladder up. What does this do? Is that just a shortcut down? Ah. So all three of them were the red wood. That's a lure marker. I think. Yeah, that's a new one.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
So she was actually,
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could
what's that called when you apply heat to a wound? It's not soldering a wound, it's
Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's true. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
cauterizing. Cauterize a wound. She cauterized it. That's what it's called. Cauterizing a wound.
It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Tilly.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Alright, I know there's a lore marker, not back there, but there's a lore marker here. Oh, look at this little fire she made. I appreciate the skill behind fire making. Now, I've gone camping several times, like by myself, and wow, having something like matches or a lighter, have it so easy compared to back then when there wasn't a easy ignitable fuel source. I mean, they have metal, so she could probably strike a flame, or create a spark, rock and like metal striker, but man, do I appreciate fire making as a skill now to have. I remember this was one of the areas that's a little bit open, and I kind of wandered around a little bit looking for, like I'm doing now, for a lore marker or something, and but it's just pretty amazing too to, man, look at those mountains. Amazing. Amazing graphic detail.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's dead. He's gone and you were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's inbel made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Double check back here that I'm not missing it. Yeah, no. Hope I can find all of them this time. That'd be cool. If I don't, I'll play through it again. Even more exploration. This is... She doesn't run all that fast, so exploration can be a... It's not like the areas are particularly that big or anything, and it's not open world. It's... Okay, that looks like the main area to go to, and this looks like the side area, so I'm gonna run over here and see if there's a lore marker down here. Oh, her mother's face. Can I interact with this?
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
I think I already missed one of the faces. There was one that was covered in water that I couldn't activate at the time. I think it was on the cert side. Then probably on the way back, after activating all the fires, maybe the waterfall stopped, and then you could activate and talk to the face or have that vision. So I might have already missed a lore marker.
The lone figure of
There's one. That's okay.
saw play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with sorcerers, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Senua. After a time, she sends him to the forest.
Yep, this is clearly bound and locked at the moment. So the bridge is got kind of destroyed. Oh, so there's no way back is basically what this is. There's no way back for us right now. God, this environment is beautiful. So we're trapped. We're trapped in hell. We're trapped in Helheim. With no sword at the moment. I really like how they've introduced the story. They very slowly develop it and introduce her relationship with Dillian. The way that they have done that. Is there anything else down here? So there's that one lower marker. Got that. Can you run across this? So we didn't have to go up. This is the one we did, right?
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with the sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Senua. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him to be strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance from the city. As Sigmund and Senua are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin.
Sigmund's sword?
They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from her heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Okay. So the lore markers are Druth's stories about the Norse gods. So, is there one more lore marker? Because there's 3 runes on that door I want to say there might be one more in this area. Have we come across 3? I want to say we come across 2. Yeah, this is just another way. Yeah, I spent a lot of time doing this in this area the first time through. I did exactly this of running back and forth, checking all the nooks and crannies, and there's just several paths that you can take. I might have already missed a face, so I might not get all the lore markers, but that's okay. Exploration has its own reward and value. Is this the one? Yep, okay, that's the fish. That just means I might have to play it again. And get more out of it. Every time I play through a game. A game like this, it's always a unique experience. A different place in my life, the story has a different meaning. I have different metaphors and symbolism that I see. Especially in such a
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
yeah, there's the third
The
one.
Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can raise it. And he the sword comes out in Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
The sword. Swords often symbolize the mind and its ability to penetrate and cut through things like the mind's drive for knowledge and truth. The sword usually symbolizes the mind and a lot of mythology.
Caught the world in bliss.
Just like
If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
wow. The lighting. Look at that plane.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment. When you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it.
Part of who you are.
And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Alright. I think I just got the save.
Can you see him? You want
Alright.
Is he real?
That is it for me for this evening. Thank you so much for watching. More will be coming tomorrow. I'll be on, let's see, what I have going on tomorrow. Might do some work in the morning and then get on here in the afternoon. I want to say afternoon, probably around regular time, around 2 p.m. Might be a little bit before or after that, but probably around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, more. I'll pick up right here where I left off, and maybe finish up Hellblade tomorrow, hopefully. But I'll see. We'll see how far I get. And have a great evening. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. And I will adjust my scheduled hours, but I will be out of town Sunday through Wednesday or Thursday of next week, and I'll be picking back up Friday with regular hours. But I should stream tomorrow. That's outside of my normal hours, but I should be on tomorrow, and I'll announce that again and adjust my scheduled hours coming up. So, all right.